All right, beautifuls. Take a minute. If you've got cell phones near you, make sure you've got them on silent. Let's create a beautiful environment. Let's plug into our amazing sacred space. Let's remember there's so much love. There's only love, right? Only love, only love. And that you're part of that. Not just a recipient of it. You are a creator of it. You are an isness of it. You are a result of it. You are love. And these are 7 rays of love, right? So when you're ready, just come on in. Let's bring the hands together. Let's take a couple deep breaths. You know what? I forgot I had my phone. I told you to do yours. I forgot to do mine. So sorry. Good. And now we just rub our hands. Take a deep breath, or 10. Go ahead and close your eyes. Of course, everything I'm saying is but a suggestion. You are the boss of you. You are the master of you. You are the one that chooses the yes or the no of all things. Do as you wish. If you want to meditate standing on your head, go right ahead and do it. I just won't be joining you. I actually wish I could try that one day. I think it would be more natural with my feet to the sky and my crown to the earth. I think that's how I should be aligned sometimes. Because when they say get grounded, I swear my roots go up into the universe. Anyway, I'm just playing around, guys. Let your energy start to flow. Let yourself flow. Give yourself that permission. Super sacred self-lovingness. Take a minute. This is not me telling you what to do. This is you accepting the invitation. Sending in that spiritual RSVP, telling yourself, yes, I want that. And then make sure as you're rubbing your hands together that you are between the nooks and crannies. Don't mentally fly back into mentality, okay? Just kind of come back to your hands. If you already stopped rubbing them, do me a favor, come back to it for just a moment with just a little bit more attention, a little bit more presence, a little bit more just be in the now. Feel the warmth of your hands, feel the temperature of your body, feel the dryness or smoothness or moisturizedness of your skin as you're going back and forth together. And then notice the quality of your breath, notice its depth. Taking little breaths, taking big breaths, whatever feels right to you. Know that this is such a sacred activity. This is you giving yourself an opportunity to connect your mind to your physicality. And then let's do something wild and crazy. Let's smile. You can smile, you can laugh, you can curl those little edges of your lips upwards. That's better than frowning, right? And then with one more beautiful, gorgeous breath, breathing into the entirety of you, just knowing that no matter who you are, no matter what your number is today, you're all right. And there's no one in the world that you'd rather be other than you. Just take a big old deep breath. Bring your hands into your heart center, press them together. Remember, the magic of this mudra is that it creates balance, right? Your hands pressed together creates balance, and then plugging them into the heart center invites balance to begin and end and center around the beautiful threefold flame of your heart, the center of your being, the center of your universe, the center of your love. And there is nothing more for you to do that creates balance other than just holding your hands pressed together. Let the alignment happen between your acupuncture points. Let the chi of your grids flow together, uniting the hemispheres on the left and the right sides of you. And then from the upper chakras and the lower chakras, let the unity happen right in the center of the heart. And again, you are choosing this of your own free will. You are allowing this because you are creating this. Nobody's making you hold your hands in prayer position at the heart, except for you. And doesn't it feel good to just breathe against your thumbs? Doesn't that feel good? when you can feel yourself touching the heart. Remember how we let the mind connect to the body. Now the mind and body connected are now coming into connection with the heart. So now we've got the mind, the body, and the heart all connected together. So let's become aware that what happens when those three parts of us unite, the threefold flame of the heart ignites. So deep within the most sacred space of your heart, begin to envision and recall and detect the threefold flame of your heart blazing brightly. Remember it. Remember the last time you saw your threefold flame. Even if it was lifetimes ago, remember the blue dancing with the pink, dancing with the yellow. And then just picture yourself right there in that sacred chamber of the heart, all the way deep inside of your safest, most loving sanctuary, the inner temple of the heart. And you might feel yourself shedding your humanity in your skin and all your worldly stress and cares, and just traveling through the green heart chakra across a beautiful bridge of light into your central channel, which radiates with this incredible bright, bright, bright white light. It is the inner manifestation of your outer I am tube of light. I'll say that again. The inner channel, the white light that flows in the central channel of your body, is the personalized, individualized, divine I am presence channel. It is identical and connected to the I am field that is outside of you, all around you and through you, holding you constantly in perfect connection to the source of all that is life, above and below. And so you might envision this beautiful inner waterfall connecting to the most amazing outer waterfall. Just remember that you have never left this connection. And then as you travel deeper into the heart and you walk into that inner channel, you go in through the white light. And then you arrive in the center of the heart's heart, the secret chamber of the heart. And there will be a golden door that is there to welcome you. In other words, inside of the white I am tube, there is a singular channel of golden light. Some people call it the golden thread. And as you enter into the golden thread, you are literally entering the realm of your higher self. Open that beautiful golden doorway, push it open, know that this is yours to open, and go through it if you haven't already, into the most beautiful, unbelievable, sweetest, delightful, healing, loving sanctuary that you can imagine. And as your senses begin to acclimate, as your vision opens and awakens, take a look around. I always look around from the first moment that I come into my sacred chamber, because I swear every time it's just a little bit different. Something's been added, something's been brightened or painted or restructured, or it is constantly upgrading. Perhaps it's just because it's part of my energetics. But one day you might be in this part of the chamber, and another day you might be in a different room. Some days you might just need to be outside to feel like you're really in your heart, and that's what you create in your inner channel. Whatever you created today, just love it. Know that it's perfect for right here, right now, for whatever it is that you're feeling. And then, like I said, in the center of this beautiful sanctuary is that perfect altar positioned right in the middle of the middle. Inside the center of your golden thread, inside the center of your central channel, inside the center of your heart space, inside the center of your universe of you, is the altar that holds the threefold flame. And as you come to it, again, refresh your understanding and your experience and your image of it. It can be different every single time. Or it might be exactly the same as when you left it. But refresh. Give yourself permission. And then as you're breathing in and breathing out, I'm hearing from my guidance that some of you are not the seers of this world. You are not the visual ones. So if I say see and you're a feeler or a knower or any of the other errs, use your talents, use your gifts, use your senses appropriately. Feel it, become it, notice it in the fabric of your being. And so as you stand before your threefold flame, let's take a moment, literally at the altar of you, to worship the light that you hold within you, to see it, to acknowledge it, to feel its living presence, to connect to it, to know that it is of source, it is of spirit, it is of God. And it is perfectly okay for you to stand here in awe of this divine light that lives and exists and breathes and moves and creates in you, as you, through you, all of you. Stand here as if you are in the presence of God itself. And then allow that threefold flame to pull you into it. And as it does this, I welcome you to relax your hands, adjust your posture if you need to check your seating. Take in that one extra beautiful breath. Let your hands just kind of relax down in your lap, or maybe they need to go up against your heart. And as you are touching the threefold flame, as it is wrapping its beautiful colors around you, begin to feel the colors connecting to each other. These three primary ingredients manifest all around you 7 spectacular vibrations. Each one, as it meets the others, creates something new. So begin to feel the rainbow of the 7 rays manifesting in the field all around you. Let the colors of the rainbow become so beautiful and bright. And you'll notice that some of the colors don't look like the rainbows that we see in our earthly sky. And the colors might be in a different order if they're taking on structure, or they might all just be dancing around together, reflecting rainbow sparkling prisms. Whatever you see, it's perfect. Now, I want to give you a minute here to just breathe. As you're breathing in and breathing out, feel the rainbows dancing all around you and through you. And create for yourself an intention for your meditation. Perhaps your intention is quite simply to shine, or to remember yourself, or to receive some clarity and decongestion about something that's going on in your life. Maybe you find yourself in a place of new beginnings and you're like, man, I want all the blessings I can get in this meditation. I just want to celebrate me in this beautiful moment. Maybe you feel like you've lost your way or your joy, or you could just use a little extra love, whatever it is that you want. And yes, you can ask for more than one thing. Whatever it is that you could use, whatever it is that would make you feel good about being you. Just breathe that in. Let's set the intention as if you are literally in communion with these rays dancing around you. And they are hearing you, they are listening to you, they are the messengers of you, getting imprinted with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your desires, and your creative power. They are receiving your intention, and then, like zipping little specks of light, they are going out into the universe of you, like messengers delivering the message. So begin to experience yourself as if you're like a firework of gazillions and gazillions of specks of light, beautiful, radiant rainbow comets coming straight out of your heart, blasting across the field, delivering themselves into every single department of your life, every particle of your being, every cell of your body, every thought, every feeling, every moment in time. And just don't control it. Just let the sparks go. Let the sparks take the rainbows out into your field. Give them permission to go create. For it is in their nature to create. It is in your nature to create. It is in your nature to manifest and to attract. And so I'm getting some guidance here that I should be quiet for, again, another moment, just to let you really sink deeper into your intention, feel into it, bless it with your feelings, and set it free with your allowance, with your permission. And just breathe the rainbows. There you go. Beautiful. If you are still thinking you could open more, unleash your magic some more, get more clarity on your intention, then allow yourself to now ask for some divine assistance. Let us take a moment with so much gratitude and welcome every single one of our guides and guardians. Let us welcome the ascended masters and teachers. Let us welcome our beloved loved ones in the light. Let us welcome our angels, archangels, and all the beautiful higher celestial and angelic realms. Let us welcome our friends from the elemental kingdom, from the smallest little beings, all the way to the great, big, beautiful Elohim, the builders of creation. And as we're breathing in and as we're breathing out, let us remember God. Notice I didn't say call God, because God doesn't take a day off. Let's remember God is everywhere in all things. As we breathe in and breathe out and we welcome our beautiful friends here in the universe, let us also welcome from the 7 temples of the 7 rays that are the hubs of these great, beautiful cosmic flames that are being held in the highest of frequencies for all of the earth and for every sentient being upon the earth. Let us now attune our hearts, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits to the 7 temples of the rays that are scattered around the planet in all these beautiful spaces. And as you feel yourself plugging in, you will notice that you are in the etheric plane, so to speak, in the sky, touching into the most beautiful cosmic flames of light. And literally let each one of those flames manifest in the field around you. Great, big, giant pillars of light. Some of them look like balls of fire. Some of them look like laser beams of energy. Some of them like waterfalls or rivers. Some of them look like drops. You experience each one of these rays in very, very different ways. And so I'm going to call out each ray one at a time and invite the ray in the heart of the temple that blazes that ray for the entire planet to flow and open its flow into your beingness, into your threefold flame, and into the grounding and integration of every particle of your being. And as you experience this, each one might be just a little bit different. I'll give you some time with each one to feel it out, sense it out, create your visuals, Lock onto it, listen to it, learn from it, flow with it. And then I'll bring you to the next one. So before we begin, I want you to feel the threefold flame of your heart really blazing around the entirety of you. Not only is it now inside the center of your heart's innermost chamber, it is also alive and grounded down to the Earth Star Chakra, about a foot underneath the surface of the earth, right underneath you. And these three flames, the blue, the yellow, and the pink, are literally dancing in the entire auric field of you, tickling all the way up past your soul star chakra, opening the gate to the divine above, grounding down and opening to the earthly planes of divine presence down below. And then, like a triple helix of flames, there is an expansion even further than your soul star and your earth star. But I want you to stay concentrated with you. Running through the center of you is your inner channel of white light. Running through the center of that is your beautiful golden thread that connects you to your higher purpose through your higher selfedness. And so breathe in the beautiful connection to the seven flames. Let us welcome the blue ray to stand in our aura. And as you experience the blue flame, I'd like you to invite yourself to feel it at 10 o'clock, because that's just where it's showing up right now for everybody. So 12 o'clock is straight in front of you. Go just a little to your left. It is over there at your 10 o'clock range. Let yourself become aware of the blue flame, of the blue ray, of the blue temple, entering your field of awareness, penetrating and permeating every bit of your energetics, slowly but powerfully coming closer and closer and closer. Now, if I say slowly and you don't get slowly, of course, go with your version, but allow it to come into you and give it permission to increase its flow. Give it permission to increase its flow. By doing so, you are going to allow yourself to give yourself permission to become more of your blue energy, to access and harness more of your blue power of faith, believing in yourself, trusting yourself, trusting the universe, strengthening everything, your free will, your sense of self, your inner strength, the strength of your devotion and your power. The strength of the blue ray has the ability to feed and nourish every aspect of you, not just your bodily strength, but all of your emotional fortitude, your mental fortitude, your spiritual acceleration can happen. This is the ray that eliminates fear. It eliminates doubt and worry, which is just fear of the mind. It eliminates discouragement. And that is a quality of sadness that we feel. But that is very specifically a blue ray healing, discouragement, the lack of courage, the lack of faith in your courage, which gives you sometimes as a human being what we love to call procrastination, hesitation, withholding. So as the blue ray comes in, if you've got any of that business, just let it be healed. Let the flow of blue clear the path to your greatness, to your absolute strength, to the unwavering, beautiful faith, belief, confidence, expression of the light within you. The kind of beingness that you would be if you had never been afraid ever before of anything. And now that you're receiving more flow, I want you to invite the blue to increase one more time, but this time give it permission to flow as much as it wants to flow, because it knows how much you can handle, and it won't give you one drop more or one drop less. So put the ray in charge and just give it permission to attune you to a greater capacity, a wiser, deeper, stronger intellect of blue consciousness, and a bigger blue heart to hold all this incredible strength with. And then take a few moments and just receive and breathe and feel that flow coming through. You might also experience, by the way, the guides coming to you to support you and assist you and to help you with this attunement. They are always welcome. And now taking one more big, deep breath. Archangel Michael is saying to me that anytime you wish to increase the flow of blue light, you are welcome to use a very simple power phrase that he is offering you. And that power phrase is more blue, please, thank you. More blue, please, thank you. He says some of you like to have keys to activate things, tools, so you know you're in charge. That's your tool. He's giving it to you. More blue, please, thank you. He knows us so well, doesn't he? Wonderful. Thank you so much to the blue flame and the blue ray. Let us bow for just a moment in gratitude and say thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, my beautiful friends, come back to your threefold flame. Let's establish ourselves in the center. The flow of blue is not being turned off, by the way. We're not shutting it down. We're just going to change our focus and attention. And now I'd like you to turn your inner heart, your mind, your attention to directly in front of you, 12 o'clock, high noon. And begin to envision the brightest sunshiny yellow blazing like a fireball or a flashlight, or however you perceive the flame of the yellow ray temple blazing out in front of you. Like that feeling you get when you part the curtains of a nicely blackened out hotel room and the light comes pouring in almost even aggressively, and it's blindingly bright. And you're like, I can't handle it. Let the light of yellow come in. Let the shadow of you be blinded by it. Let the light pour in so sweetly, powerfully, joyfully that you might even allow yourself to feel overwhelmed in your senses. But you are safe, I promise you. Another way of describing this is when you find yourself in the presence of so much beauty that you are in awe. There's not a word to describe it. The beautiful light, the beautiful light, the beautiful light. And that is a mantra that's coming to me from Archangel Jophiel. I can feel it, like literally like a heartbeat. The beauty of light, the beauty of light. Like, wow, the beauty of light. Allow this beautiful yellow to touch your soul. This is a loving intelligence that cuts through the crap, literally parts the curtains of forgetfulness, ignorance, and it brings you the light you've been looking for. It shows you the way. It like cuts through the Maya and the drama and the trauma. There's nothing that this yellow light cannot carve through. So I'm going to invite you to use this word. Let it cut through the ignorance, which means basically everything that you forgot about who you are, where you come from, and what you're capable of. Let it cut through the darkness. Let it cut through the fog. Let it move deeper into you. And as you connect to the yellow, invite it to illuminate brighter and brighter, to become so bright and gorgeous and glorious and awesome and amazing that the flow is exponentially brighter within just a few seconds. Yellow comes in fast. Once you give it permission, it is a tidal wave. It is one of the fastest moving rays there are. And so taking a beautiful deep breath of your own free will from the yellowness of your being, give yourself permission to receive more yellow, to brighten up, to lighten up, to illuminate, to envision, and to enlighten on every level of your being. Find the sacred truth, the higher consciousness. Let everything of shadowness detox. Allow yourself to become aware of how beautiful you truly are. And increase, increase, increase the flow. Increase, increase, increase the flow. Increase, increase, increase the flow. And give yourself permission to shine. Mm. Mm. Take in the yellow deep into your heart, mind, body, soul, spirit in the way that is appropriate for you. A symbol of yellow will come to you. A metaphor of yellow will come to you. A message from the yellow will come to you. Receive the yellow light. And now, my beautiful friends, taking a big deep breath, let's offer our gratitude to the light of the world, to all that is yellow ray, all the intelligence, higher consciousness, beautiful divine sacred wisdom of all the ages. That is your ancestry of love, intelligence, consciousness. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this increased flow, this greater shine, and the power of the light of beauty. Thank you. Now, my beautiful friends, turn to your right in your awareness. Coming in at your 3 o'clock, directly to your right-hand side. Begin to feel the flame from the temple of the pink ray manifesting beside you. It is coming in at your 3 o'clock where a best friend should stand, where someone who is already safe to you would come into your aura, lean into you with so much sacred love, where they would stand by you, supporting you, loving you, loving you, loving you, loving you. And that beautiful, loving support would be so completely energizing. It would give you aliveness. And so the pink flame beside you is nourishing you to feel emotionally secure, energetically supported, beautifully blessed in all of your life force energy chi. And because of that, there is love, there is creativity, there is actual manufacturing of loving chi and blessings. So no matter what the pink flame looks like beside you, connect to it. Drop all resistances to love. Let it see you. Let it affirm and validate the love that you are, and that you are lovable, that you are worthy of it, that you are good, that you are whole. that you are literally a goddess of this universe. And then allow that beautiful pink ray to increase its flow. If there is anything in your consciousness that says, oh, I only need this much energy to thrive and survive, let the pink ray open the floodgates of creative, empowering love, so that you may then know what you are truly capable of doing, creatively speaking, what you truly deserve in terms of high vibrational, energetic standards, love, universal and cosmic respect, a sense of sacred, loving self-purpose, and so much gratitude from the life force field around you. Not just from you to it, from life to you. Life loves you. Spirit loves you. The universe of you loves you. Let it. Allow it to increase the flow. And everything that you receive, do not qualify it, do not categorize it. Love is, meaning everything that you experience in this life is of the love. Everything, even finances, even relationships, even lessons in this world, even your careers, everything, including the food you eat and the vibration of this planet, everything runs on the same energetic source, and that is life force giving chi. And so as this pink is increasing its flow, as it's blasting this beautiful God recognition, loving consciousness into you, let everything that you know and feel and are and be love. Take a deep breath. If there's resistance, let the love clear the field. If you need assistance to do so, ask for the pink beings of light to support you. If your heart is tight, just breathe. And one breath at a time, let the waves, like the heartbeat of the universe, the heartbeat of pink, just pulsate and pulsate and pulsate into you until it moves through you and around you, and you feel like you disappear into that pulsation, like you become a part of the waves of this ocean, of this rhythmic, loving, beating energy. And let the ocean flow until there's so much flow that there's stillness, that there's only love, that it's all one love, one beautiful love, one sacred, amazing love. And just breathe. Turn your attention, my beautiful friends, after expressing your gratitude and love to the pink ray, turn your attention with me above yourself in the field hovering over top of you. Become aware of the white ray. Just like in the temple of the white ray, there is so much white that it's probably difficult to see the ray itself, but there it is. It's white, it's infinite, it's beautiful and bright. So much white, just literally as if God's loving heart was hovering over top of you. White beyond the white you've ever experienced before. And then take a deep breath, connect to the white light above you, and invite it to increase its flow. And at first, you might feel a soft whoosh. But then you might start feeling the waterfall. You might start feeling the gushing spiritual force, the power of Kundalini in the heart of this universe, in the field of creation. blazing its beautiful white energy, its divine power through you. This ray sometimes feels intense, maybe even offensive in some part of your beingness. That's okay. You might melt right into it too. I don't want to project out that you're going to have a hard time with it. But it is a very high vibrational ray. Once you give it permission, it does not ask your permission. That's a pretty good way to say it. Once you invite it, it is coming to you and through you. And if you need to adjust your position in any way to make yourself a little more comfortable to receive this beautiful influx of light, let it download into the body. Feel free to move it if you need to. Let it increase the flow and the capacity of the field around you in your aura and in your central channel. Literally feel the light taking up so much more space in every single part of you. This is your I am attunement. This is your divine intervention attunement. This is the ray of hope. This is the ray of security. This is the ray of belonging and home. And as this ray comes down around you and through you and it increases its flow to the maximum capacity that you can receive, you are literally receiving a transfusion of God's raw, pure, 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 pure power. God's raw, pure presence. So much so that if you receive it all, there is nothing but the light. My beautiful friends, from your own heart, from your own system of light, invite the flow to increase. And breathe, and breathe, and breathe. Begin to feel a stillness so deeply undefinable coming in to the core of your beingness. And just be there. Be in the stillness. Be in the now. Be here. Be still and know you are one with God. Thank you to the beautiful white of the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Turn your attention now beneath you and begin to experience the green healing ray. And as you experience the green healing ray, begin to sense it manifesting as nature, which is how it expresses itself in this physical earthly world. When we say Mother Nature or the nature of things or the laws of creation, we are speaking about the green ray. And so begin to feel the connection to the green flame in the green temple, in the heart of life, in the field underneath you. And as you begin to connect to the green ray, begin to be cosmically aware of it. What I mean by cosmically aware is the greater part of you, the one beyond the individual, the one who is here to connect to a field of reality beyond your individualization, is very much capable of tuning into the green, the life force field that is reality, that is nature, that is presence and intelligence, active living intelligence, responsiveness in a world that is caring, Nature in this human world cares about you. It is constantly supporting you, constantly supplying you, constantly fulfilling its purpose to you, affirming your worth, affirming your worth, affirming your worth. Every day that you are alive on this planet, breathing the air that is created, looking at the beautiful landscapes, hugging the trees, planting the gardens, touching the waters and the elements, you are reminded you deserve this, and the world loves you. There is so much love provided as nature, provided as substance, provided as flow in the world. Even materialization, even precipitation, even worldliness, even monetization, even opportunities are all blessed, and they are a part of the flow of the green ray. When you are connected to the abundance, it is because you know you're deserving. You know your worth. When you are not connected and feeling undersupplied, that is because there is a lack of worth. So let us tune into the emerald green heart of the ray, and let us invite an increase in green ray flow, deeper connection to the manifestation field of life, deeper connection and access to the blessings that are tangible, present, infinitely, intelligently waiting to be responsive to our beck and call. This is the ray that says, ask and you shall receive. But only those who believe they deserve actually ask. Some people beg. That is not asking. That is hoping that the universe will be kind and merciful to them, which it sometimes actually really is. It always is. But those who are real manifestors have zero doubt that this universe was created for them. It is their playground. It is awaiting their command. Increase your flow of this knowledge, increase the flow of your worthiness, increase the green of your being to the space of wholeness, to the space of health, to the space of healing, to the space of wonderful, joyful manifesting. Let it be manifested to the capacity that I will call wellness, where all is well deserved, which is not a measure of your worth. It is already deserved. You are already here. It is already yours. This is your planet. This is your universe. This is your life. And even if it's hard to swallow the idea that this is your planet, your universe, you already know how to operate from a knowingness that this is your life. There's no difference. Take that knowledge of how to say, this is my life, and very simply say, this is my reality. This is my creative field. This is my playground of consciousness. It's mine. Increase the flow and breathe. Thank you, thank you, thank you to beautiful green. Thank you to the nature of all things. Thank you to the science of creation. Thank you. Now, my beautiful friends, take an easy breath and turn your attention inward to the space right between your sacral center and your solar plexus, down in your belly. as if the golden ruby ray could emerge from the soul space of you, which of course is exactly what it's about to do. Notice the fire that gets lit inside of you. And deep inside of your soul space, right where the sacral meets the solar plexus, allow there to be such an expression of the golden ruby ray light, that beautiful golds, amazing fuchsia pinks, and the bright, beautiful oranges and peaches and coppers of all the energies as they mix together on the golden ruby ray. Let them all, like a blazing ball of fire, sacred resurrection flame, let it blaze from the inside of you, up through you and beyond you. Let it encompass all of you in a fraction of a second, as if the heart of compassion is awakened inside of you. And that love of life, that love of self, that devotion to love, the devotion to service, the gift of life is completely ablazed from the soul of you throughout the all of you. Begin to feel the golden ruby ray. Allow so much flow of this sacred fire, this beautiful grace instrument, to awaken, to arise, to push past all resistances, all lower emotionality, all human fragility and forgetfulness, with great compassion, but with also great force and intensity, to rise through the field of disgrace, shame, betrayal, resentment, hatred, and all other negative qualities and perceptions. Let it rise beyond all of that, consuming all the emotional challenge, all the difficulties, all the suffering and sacrificing, all the human pain is blazed through this fire. It is blazed until it is nothing. And all that is left is a beautiful golden phoenix of your being, rising from these ashes, rising and rising and rising so beautifully, so powerfully, so gracefully, with such an enormous strength of character and such an enormous love of self, the right self, the higher-ness of you. Allow yourself to resurrect from the lifetimes of difficulty, lifetimes of anger, pain, hatred, grief. Rise from whatever you have experienced or whatever you think you've experienced. Rise from your attachments. Rise from your smallness, your weakness. Rise in the most beautiful, glorious, blissful, compassionate, healing, peaceful ray through the waves of grace, synchronizing with the grace that is in all things, and attuning yourself to the greatest abundance that you have ever felt. Increase your flow of golden ruby ray. This is the ray of all good things without exception. All good things without exception. All support, all supply, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, humanly, materialistically. All support, all supply, ever goodness. Infinite, infinite, infinite resources from the divine heart of the golden ruby ray are now yours. So again, tune into the heart of this ray, and if you have not already done it, ask for more. Ask for more. You can withstand the fire. I promise you. You are so much stronger and more resilient than you know, and you deserve so much more of these blessings. Let the peace, let the bliss, let the grace of this ray come to you. Receive it, be it, breathe into it. Rise through it. And when you think you can't take any more fire, or that you're drowning in an ocean of love because it's just so much you don't know how you're going to handle it, push further. push further. And right when you think you can't take any more, there is surrender, the most beautiful, delicious, incredible, sweet, sweet surrender. And the ego releases its power over you. And it bows to your beautiful spirit in service to the light of you. And then you become the higher self. You become that one. And so now breathing in, breathing out, allow your flow to increase so easily. And let it increase more and more, and now with no resistance because the surrender has taken place. Just let it flow infinitely. And then rise all the way up beyond your soul star chakra, and let's go into like a high soul star chakra, like 20 feet above your head. And from there, find the violet spark. Find the heart of the Aquarian flame. Find the substance and the source of that beautiful, deep freedom's fire, the violet flame. And allow the temple of this beautiful ray to connect into this sacred point above you. And let it wash its gorgeous violet fire down over you as if it sets you ablaze from above to below, as if the entire field of view, every particle of you, receives this beautiful, sacred balance, harmony, freedom. Let it create such a powerful channel around you that no harm can penetrate, no negativity can come to you. You are so protected in this beautiful violet flame. And everything in the universe is balanced and blessed. Everything is all right. All right with you, all right with the world, all right with life, all right with God. That's freedom. That's magic. If there is any injustice anywhere in your beingness, throughout your timeline, throughout your field, through your ancestry, through the realms, all the way through to the beginning and to the end, let the violet flame create healing. Let all that is unjust be transmuted back into divine perfection. Blazing, blazing, blazing brightly. Allow it to increase the flow. Increase the flow. See the flames inside the flames, inside the flames, flames. More flames inside of more flames manifesting everywhere. Let each one of the fires create infinite numbers of more fires, strengthening the field of the violet flame, expanding it outwards, dropping it down further into the earth, expanding it up through the channel, as far and as wide as you can imagine, across everything that is existence through all time and space and all multidimensionality. Let the violet flame blaze. Let the freedom fire set you free. Begin to increase the flow of liberation, justice, harmony, balance, and victorious beingness. Allow the violet flame to surge into partnership with each and every one of the other sacred fires that are tuned into you. Let every one of them be nourished and fed and connected. Taking a beautiful deep breath. Allow everything in your field now to receive a final divine blessing from the highest one, as if the gateway behind you opened up, and at your 6 o'clock, the white light of God shows up, the door opens, and your higher power comes to you with love. Begin to feel the presence of one beautiful messenger of God's love and light. It might be God itself, it might be someone familiar, it might be a mirror so you can see yourself. But turn your attention behind you and see that God has your back through whatever messenger you are given, through whatever conduit you are receiving. And then as you are breathing in and breathing out, allow yourself to be received by this beautiful messenger of light. Allow yourself to be embraced. Allow your God source connection to be made, increased, blessed, and locked in for good. Feel the connection. Feel the impenetrable connection to the source of you. Let yourself be held. Let yourself be welcomed home. Let yourself be healed. Give yourself permission to connect and to receive. Receive the love. Receive the love. Receive the love. And then with one beautiful flash of light, let everything be sealed now and forever. Let this initiation and attunement to the greater flow of the 7 rays be yours from this moment forward. Let it be easy. Let it be kind to you. Let it be generous to the world. Let it serve the highest divine purpose and plan unfolding. Let it attract to you every good thing in this world. Let it remind you who you truly are. And now, of all that you've received, there's one more person that is so important here, that needs to seal the deal here, because none of this can take place unless this one says yes. And that is you. Do you, of your own free will, receive the greater flow that you have been given access to in this beautiful meditation? In some way, you know how to say yes. You know how to lock it in, how to own it. Find whatever words you like. Allow yourself to shine. And once you have that infinite, all-encompassing, powerful yes, the voice deep within you that says yes to everything that is good, everything that is life, everything that is God, everything that is you, everything that you have received, everything from the 7 rays, from the heart of you, from the threefold flame, from your divine purpose, from your I am presence, from your infinite violet flame field and karmic healing realm, from everything that you've received tonight. Say a big, resounding, heart-centered, soul-empowered yes, 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 yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I do. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are freaking amazing. Take a breath. Really feel that. Without changing anything, without shutting down your flow, become aware of your in-breath and your out-breath. Be here now. Softly feel yourself grounding back into this moment, aligning your presence and your mentality and your emotionality and your energetics back into this beautiful body of yours, this sacred moment in time, this delicious place that you're in. And again, without changing a thing, without stepping out of your heart, without letting go of God, just remember here too. And as your senses come alive in your physical body, feel the temperature of the air on your skin, feel the force of gravity holding your beautiful body in this place. Feel the rhythms of your breath, breathing in, breathing out. Feel the gentle light dancing across the back of your eyelids. And when you're ready, remember your smile. Remember your 10. Remember your 10. This is 10. Breathing in, breathing out. Very softly, when you're ready, you can join me with your hands to your heart. Let us bow to each other, our beautiful sacred sisters and our community. I love you so much. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this beautiful world at this amazing time. I love you. Namaste, my beautiful friends. Namaste.